He trying to start the stream.
All right, villains, we are live. Let me just pin the
Sweet.
All right, I made you an editor, Isaac.
All right.
Actually, Jordan, could you pin the podcast server?
Sure thing. On it.
Good looks, my bro. What up, villains? Welcome to the first ever union of the Smash Alliance. I'm Gnarly Marv, the existential villain, of course. And now I have here 4 other Smash streamers. Yes, this is something new. What up, Zesty Burrito? What up, Mandark? This is something new that we started. I wanted to get together with a bunch of other Smash streamers so that we can have our own discussions about Smash 5. Cubebot says this is interesting. Who are these people, says Blue Chicken. But yes, I wanted to get together with other Smash streamers to talk about our thoughts of Smash 5. We should be getting together weekly from this point going forward. This is a test run. We are just pretty much testing the waters to see if this is something that catches on, something that we'll do more frequently, something that we'll do as soon as Smash 5 news drops. Everything will be Smash 5 news from the beginning. Maybe we'll branch out later down the road. But for now, this is just something new. Tell us if you like it. Tell us what you think. And let's get on to introducing ourselves. Let's start with all the way to the left, the cool kid in the house. Introduce yourself, my
Hey, what
villain.
up? Name's Cool Kid. I stream Smash Brothers, other platforming fighting games, Overwatch, but mostly just Smash. I've got a YouTube channel too. I gotta upload more. That's all.
Okay, and right next to him, any minute now.
Oh, is it my go? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Tell us your
I
name,
actually
villain.
came back and I'm like, hey, I have my cup of tea now. I'm happy. The name's Bermuda Boy, also known as Jordan. Call me as you see fit. I'm not a streamer. I'm just a friendly guy, I guess you can say. That's really about it.
Uh-oh. I hear Mom Dukes in somebody's background.
No, it's a friend.
Okay. All right, so next after Bermuda Boy, after Jordan, we got the man himself. Pete, that's you, bro.
No, absolutely not. How you doing? It's your boy X and X from twitch.tv/X and X. Yeah, hope you're having a sinful day, and if you're not, that's sinful.
Oh, I like that intro. Hope you have a sinful day. Yo, but we skipped Peen.
Beautiful.
Peen, talk, my man.
What's up, guys? I am Peen. I stream on YouTube, Smash. Keep it pretty simple. I play Pac-Man. You can find me at The Peen on YouTube. But I'm very thankful to be part of this Smash Alliance. Let's talk about some Smash 5.
Oh, I like that. Nice and simple and clean. All right, so let's get down to business, gentlemen. Let's just get right down to it. And I want to start with Cool Kid. I want him to state his top 5 characters that he wants in Smash, and afterwards we'll have a little chit chat about that. So, Cool Kid, hit us off. Top 5.
All right.
5.
All right. So I definitely want a couple of returning characters that got pretty gypped in, from Brawl to Smash 4, especially Wolf, because I don't really know why he got completely taken out of Smash, and he was a really cool character. That's about it with that character. The other one I definitely want returning is Snake. Konami, as much as I hate them with a burning passion, they are a Nintendo Switch partner, and I would love the opportunity to have Snake back. All right, the rest are just all new characters. I want Crash Bandicoot in. He is a gaming icon. He's multi-platform now. It would be a great move. Just get him in there, please. And I've been thinking for a while, and I definitely want some more villains in Smash. Shout outs to Villainy over here. I'm thinking like Dr. Eggman.
Ooh.
It's Sonic's guarantee to get back in. Let's be honest here. He's been in the past couple games. Let's get Eggman in here. I'm thinking he can play kind of like Bowser Jr., but a little differently. Maybe give him some missiles. Maybe give him his walker from Sonic Adventure. I don't really care. Just get Eggman in there. I want to hear Mike Pollock. And just give me King K. Rool too. Just so we can have one more, DK representative. That's all I got.
Alrighty
real,
then.
real quick, did you switch the name of the stream, the title?
It says the road to smash. Let me make it simpler. In the meantime, Bermuda Boy, Jordan, hit us with your top 5, or if you guys want to discuss Cool Kids top 5. I'm definitely with that Crash Bandicoot choice.
Hey,
Oh, well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I want Lucina back. I don't care. I want Lucina back. Best character. What am I thinking? Maybe Kirito, Wolf, I'm thinking. I never got a chance to play Wolf, truth be told. As much as I'd love to, but that's alright. No sweat. What else am I feeling? I hope they bring in Chrom. If they don't bring in Lucina, at least switch it for Chrom, That'd be pretty cool. What more am I feeling? I just don't want Bayonetta back. I'm just gonna be upfront. I hate Bayonetta. I hope she never comes back. I don't care how much of a partner she is. I just want her gone.
That's too deep of a complaint. It's fine.
Nobody wants everybody wants her nerfed or gone.
I want her nerfed or gone. Yeah, you got that right. I'm not entirely sure what more I'm feeling, truth be told. That's really about it. Crash Bandicoot, Odyssey, Pyroman, Monster Hunter. No. I'm very... what's the word? Oh, I want Sora. How rude of me to forget. Sora, I want him. I don't care. Make it happen, Nintendo. If you're watching this, give me Sora.
There's like a Facebook group campaigning for Sora to be in Smash.
That's pathetic.
Wait, sign me up. Where's this link? I'm joining it right now.
Yo, I'll link you as soon as possible, okay?
Oh God.
I want that.
again.
Oh
I want to
God.
be #1 man on there.
Sora.
I'm wrapping my Kingdom Hearts necklace. I have it at all times.
I'm still
literally.
trying to wrap my head around the fact that a blunt object creates a slicing effect on enemies. I don't really.
You know what?
I don't really
This
get
is
it.
what
I don't
me and
really
my
get it.
best friends say to that. When you don't question it, it's like Bayonetta. Stuff that doesn't make sense, you just get over
I can
it.
understand how guns and swords affect people in a slicing manner, but a key with a blunt edge, with a rounded out edge. If anything, you should just be able to stun people in Kingdom Hearts, not kill them. But
It
hey,
just swings it so hard it slices.
Oh, true.
anyway, let's keep the ball rolling. Let's go over to Peen with his picks. Hit us, Peen.
Oh, you caught me while I was chewing on some warheads. Here we go. Okay, so all of the characters that I want in Smash are kind of like edgelord characters, naturally.
That's because you're an edgelord.
Well, most of them. So the first one, I just thought of this today. I was like, it'd be really cool if Dante from Devil May Cry somehow made it into
Oh,
Smash.
God.
You know, he is Capcom, so I was like, that'd be really cool.
You want Dude Bayo. Dude Bayo. That's who you want.
And he'd probably be OP. Like,
Yes.
he has the guns, he has a sword. He has all kinds of different moves, that they can implement for special attacks and whatnot. It'd be pretty stupid if he could use his motorcycle like Wario. That'd be for lols.
I need him now.
Exactly. I'm gonna be dreaming about that. But secondly, since Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game of all time, I would love to see Sephiroth.
Oh,
I think to balance him, it would be kind of difficult. And I've thought about a way to do that is, obviously he can't use his sword as much because it's 6 feet long. It's stupid range. So it's what if you could do his normals and then finish up the normal combos with he would end it with a smash attack that would be his a sword or whatever. Just something like that, a way to balance him, make him kind of interesting. Thirdly, I'd like to see Zero from Mega Man X. That would be really cool.
Ooh.
Seeing a Marvel versus Capcom theme here. But fourthly, Banjo-Kazooie. Obviously, I was a big fan of the series, so I'd like to see him. And then fifth, I had King K. Rool. I think
King K. Rool.
Donkey Kong needs a villain. You know, needs the
Hurrah.
villain. So
I see you.
Everybody is campaigning for King K. Rool also. I'm just, I don't know. I don't understand what's the infatuation with that character either. Just to give Donkey Kong a villain, pretty much. But I don't know. Cool picks. Dante. Oh man, yeah. You want Dude Bayo. You want another guy that everybody hates.
pretty much.
Double, triple jumping. The flying across the stage. Jesus, that's just Dude Bayo right there all over again.
Oh my god.
All over again right there. But Sin Cara, hit us with it, broski.
Well, my approach over the years has always been different because I feel like we shouldn't do a Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue type of approach to the fighting scene where we just continuously add characters and just just So I feel like at some point we should remove certain characters that haven't had a game up to a certain point. And even some of the originals. But the issue is that unfortunately people get complacent or complain and Nintendo buckles, and that's not gonna happen. I feel like a lot of the characters that are in Smash now, at the time when it came out, Smash 4, it was warranted. Now it's no longer warranted. If it's to expose a new game, fine. If you have a classic, okay, fine, but we can't just continuously keep stacking characters because what's going to wind up happening is eventually, it's going to hit a wall and a point where it's just going to stale out, and we've seen that happen in other games. And so, my consensus is add characters that have newer games out or have had a game out in the last generation of console, and remove characters that haven't had a game out in so long. Maybe add some other classic characters or whatnot, but unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. Most people are just going to, the second they be like, oh, we're going to remove Game & Watch, they're going to be, no, we can't have that, so, or even in the case of Bayonetta, where I think it just needs a slight nerf, oh, you can't remove it because now, so we need characters that are more prevalent in the Nintendo community, and also, third parties. But we'll see where it goes. For now, I particularly don't have any requests. It's just I've always been a Fox main, so that's the way it goes.
Fox main since Melee?
No, since 64 actually.
Oh God,
I've been playing for 15 years now.
Whoa, look at this guy.
Okay.
He's had the mask on for 15 years. Shout out to Sin Cara. I hear you. DX is now hosting. Thanks for all the guys that are hosting. Thanks for everybody that's subbing and following right now.
I'm trying to get everybody in here right now.
I think you're on to something there. With we don't need more characters. We need to slim down and actually, because you don't want a bloated game either. We don't want a Mugen. I don't know if you guys have ever played Mugen, where you can just add anyone and have everyone in there, and then the balancing is just impossible, and then it's like a nightmare to even fight up against somebody like Broly or somebody that's just. You had Broly versus Popeye, and it just doesn't make any sense, and things like that.
Yeah.
But as far as my picks go, I did a video not too long ago about my picks, but I'll go over them again for everybody that hasn't seen that. My first pick would be Twintelle from ARMS, and I know everybody's like, well, what's up with Springman? What's up with Ribbon Girl? Well, my idea behind that is just to give Smash some diversity. First off, yeah. Let the chuckles out. We know the real reason, but let's give Smash some diversity for the sake of keeping it PG up here, and let's add some more females to the roster. Like a lot of the female roster in Smash, except for like Samus, are like females from other games that they're not the main characters of their games and everything like that. While in ARMS, I would argue that there's really no main character. There's a cover character, I guess you can call him, but I would say everyone has a more likely chance than him, just because the characters are a little more fleshed out. Other than Springman, there's other more fleshed out characters. But moving forward, I want real Ganondorf as a character. Speaking about villains, I want real Ganondorf. I don't want Falcon clone Ganondorf. Like that's a new character that we've never had before. We've never had a real representation of what Ganon is like in his games. Like, could you imagine if you go to fight Ganon in Ocarina of Time and he's Falcon punching and Falcon kicking? Like, that's never happened. So why is that happening in Smash? Eric Alman says we need more Italians. But yeah, man, we've never had Falcon versus Link in the game. So why are we having Falcon? Why are we having Ganon be a clone of Falcon in Smash? And I know that in Melee, that decision was made because of the fact that he was like a last-minute addition, and his body type was really close to Falcon's. But now, like so many years later and so many games later, why is he still have like a little semblance? And I like that they kind of gave him his own animations to make the moves look a little bit differently. But I just want Ganon with a sword, maybe a horse at some point. Shout out to Careful Sin. Maybe a horse, maybe the giant evil spirit bomb that he does. All that jazz. I want real Ganon. Okay, next up I have Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe, if you guys don't know, is from side-scrolling beat 'em up Capcom. You know, the golden age of Capcom when they made good games. Burn. You know, when they experimented with their games and had new characters up the wazoo. He'd be great.
Once upon a time.
He does slow motion moves. He does a lot of cinematic things, zoom in, slow mo, fast forward. I think he'd be a great counter for Bayo, who everybody hates. And he looks like he was meant to be on the roster from day one. His look, his design, his style. Like, I know he's in Marvel vs. Capcom, you guys can see. And when you play with him Marvel vs. Capcom, you just say, yo, shout out to Sin Cara, bro. Yo, word. But yes, when you see him in Marvel vs. Capcom, you can't help but say to yourself, like, yo, this guy belongs in Smash. He's a chibi looking dude, big headed, superhero looking. Like, he was meant to be in Smash since day one. I just can't wait to have him say, like, up you go, fella, and all that other jazz that he says. But next up, also, another really cool character, Travis Touchdown. Now, I've heard a lot of people campaigning for Travis, especially now that his game, Travis Strikes Again, is coming to Switch. But he's been like a Nintendo mainstay since his first game, since the first No More Heroes. He's been up there kicking ass on Nintendo consoles. He is another blade wielder. He is another sword wielder, but he's different in that he uses a beam katana. He's not just a sword wielder, like in the sense of all these Fire Emblem characters. He uses a beam katana. He uses wrestling moves. All his grapples will be wrestling moves, and I know Sin Cara will appreciate that, of course. And
I'm more of a martial artist than a wrestler, but yes.
Yes, yeah, he's more of a martial artist than a wrestler, but his grapples would be all wrestling moves, and he does punches and kicks too. So it's not like he's just a normal sword wielder like everyone else. No more anime swordsman. I know everybody's campaigning for that, but he'd be dope in that he can turn into a tiger too. So he's very, very different than your average anime swordsman. He's not just another one. So he'd be dope in there. And my last pick, and it's the most like out of left field pick of all of them, is Captain N. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the TV show Captain N. Captain N was like Smash Bros. Before Smash Bros. Marv's looking like a Walmart Popeye. Burn. Thanks, Green G. But yeah, Captain N was the original Smash Bro. He used to go into other Nintendo worlds, helping them with their problems. He's fought against Mother Brain. He's hung out with Pit, Simon Belmont, Link, Zelda, all those other dudes. He was the original Smash Bro. I don't know who owns the rights to that character. I'm willing to bet no one does, because you can watch the entire series right now on YouTube without any like copyrighted problems. You can watch the entire series on YouTube. And he has a Nintendo Zapper, the original Nintendo gun, if you guys have ever seen that, the orange and gray one. He has a Letterman's jacket with the N on it. He's from the real world. He got sucked into the video game world. So I think they would be cool if he was like the main character of like a subspace emissary type story, where he gets sucked into Smash Bros. And he has to travel around all the game worlds and defeat the Master Hand or whatever the jazz you want, who's gonna be the final boss in this game. But yes, those are my top 5 picks. All right. So from here, we can either like discuss some more back and forth, or we can look at the comments.
I'm looking at the comments aggressively.
If I was to get specific, I would want a lot of Fire Emblem characters to get removed because it's a you know
Captain
an
Nintendo.
orgy of them, if you will. But I definitely want Rex from Xenoblade 2 in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Joke, because we've been feeling the Monato's power for a while now.
Facts. Does he use the Monado? I didn't see the Monado in any of the trailers.
No, Rex doesn't use the Monado.
Yeah, we got
No, right. The Monado is exclusive to Shulk.
yeah, that's Shulk's weapon.
Like story, I'm gonna spoil it for anyone who hasn't played it. But basically,
No.
no, yes, it's an old.
No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
10-year-old game.
Trash Panda wants
No,
Master
wait,
Chief.
you're talking about the original.
Yeah, the original Shulk.
Oh, okay.
So basically, long story short, the Monado is God, and he plays as the Monado. That's why he essentially is liking to Shulk only,
Okay.
because the fact of he was looking for a suitable catalyst to continue living his life and what have you. So he's like, yeah, Shulk is perfect, yada yada yada. And if I do say anything wrong, Sin, by all means, correct me.
Oh no, I'm just gonna let you fall down that rabbit hole.
That's actually how I always pictured God, like a giant sword. That's
Yeah,
how
pretty
I
much.
always envisioned him in my head.
No, well, basically what it is it's once upon a time we decided to create a planet, and with a giant size program computer whatever, and instead of creating a planet, we destroyed the universe and created a new universe, and two other scientists became the two titans that are in the game.
Gotcha.
And so eventually, the two titans have god powers, which derive from the computer that made the universe. And dear Lord, am I having kitchen people watching? Whatever. And so it was two Monados, one for each god, each titan, and then the third one, which is the computer itself. And so eventually, Shulk makes it, to the end and decides that we don't need no gods, and so he gets rid of the Monados, and that's that.
All right, coolio Julio. I mean, yeah, Rex. I'm down for him. He has like a weird looking outfit. He has like bell bottoms with like shorts on the
For real.
inside, but he looks cool. He'll be with that chick. What's her name? The Pyra
Pyra and Mithra.
and Mithra. Yeah. So he'd be a cool addition. I mean,
I could see that being a cool final smash where like Pirate turns into Mithra and like Mithra is just completely like broken, like Wario Man.
yeah,
Oh.
I could totally see that too. Do we need a bearded character like Peen in the game? Are there any beards in Smash?
Probably.
I don't think I can't.
Does Kratos have a beard? He probably wouldn't be in Smash though.
Kratos doesn't have a
Yeah.
single speck of hair on his body. He's like totally
Oh, he does.
muscle.
In the new game, he does. If you've seen the trailer, he always got a nasty beard.
Oh yeah. The new one. So no, OG Kratos is beardless. So I don't know.
Rip.
I saw Trash Panda say Sackboy. Sadly, that's not going to happen because PlayStation likes to be stingy. Just
I don't think Nintendo would want him in there regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Sackboy. I mean, if we get Peen's pick of like Sephiroth, that'd be horrible to have.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
That'd be horrible to see Sackboy fight Seph. I'd feel bad,
It
man.
would be perfect.
I'd
Oh
feel
my
bad.
God.
I used to feel bad when Snake used to choke out Mario. I used to feel bad in Brawl.
I'm just looking at some of my games that I have to see if there's any like things that cause me to want them. Anyone rather.
Life Size Luna says Donkey Kong has a beard. I think he has everything but a beard.
Got a full body beard.
Yeah, he has.
Nah, he shaves it off. That's what it is.
He shaves it
Yeah.
off. But I think I was gonna say I think he has everything but a beard. Sly Cooper. I mean, if we get down to it, PlayStation All Stars should have been a lot better with
Yeah.
with the choices and characters that they have.
Well, no, it's not even the choice of the characters. It's more over the mechanics. The mechanics was just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But a
Some of these
sequel
requests.
would have fixed that. But I don't know why it died out so fast as it did. A
no,
sequ-
the mechanics in the game was horrible. You couldn't, you really couldn't get competitive in that game. It was way too unpredictable.
You don't think a sequel, like if they would have fixed all the mechanics in the sequel, that would have worked out? They kind of just gave up on it entirely.
I think the issue right now, I think they would be able to pull it off. But the main issue being that people are way too judgmental, and they'll see the game and they'll go, well, that looks like Smash Bros. And it's like, bro, just freaking enjoy it. Like,
I think that was the biggest problem with that game, is that it was compared too often to Smash Bros. Instead of being its own thing. You know?
What I thought, because I never fully understood the 1, 2, 3 mechanics. I was just like, what is
Thanks,
this?
K Ninja, for the follow.
How does this work?
Kirby 64. Oh, we're not doing song requests right now, Vortex. But let me know if you guys think we should have like background music in the next episode. Maybe I'll have that set up. You know.
Well, yeah, I guess maybe.
I feel like a lot
know.
of people characters requests are just not like no, they're not gonna happen, or they're just not unique enough.
Shadow. That's not a bad call. Shadow.
Shadow makes a lot of sense.
But then
And-
again, we gotta make sure he's not like a clone, because you know how people get fussy with clones.
Should we get rid of clones for the next game? What do you guys think? Or Cool Kid? We haven't heard from Cool Kid in a while. What do you think of clones, Cool Kid?
I'm on the same boat as you. I want Ganondorf, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's no more clones. No
Yeah.
more clones.
Everybody
Let's get
hates
creative.
clones. But the excuse was that that they add clones because last minute it's hard to add an entirely new character, and clones kind of round out the roster. They give you a way to play with a character with different stats. But at the same time, it just kind of sucks, like, to think about, like, I'm just fighting another version of Marth. If you look at Street Fighter has a horrible clone problem with so many different Ryus, and I hated that. I've
Yeah.
always hated that.
Dan Hibiki. isn't
Dan,
that one of them?
Sakura.
It's like it's basically Ryu on his period. Ryu,
Yeah,
on
it's
a
just-
bed.
Okay,
High on
here's Mad Ryu. Here's White Ryu. Here's
White Ryu.
Here's basketball playing Ryu if you play Street Fighter 3. But yeah, I don't want Smash Bros to be like Street Fighter with 20 different Marios. Especially now that we're probably gonna get a Cappy version of Mario or a Breath of the Wild Link. I hope that Link kind of just gets his moves altered or updated instead of there being a BOTW Link and a Ocarina Link. I don't know. What do you guys think of that?
I would appreciate that, but I can understand why right now in Smash 4 they had so many clones. You say King, you say they're not bad. They're really not bad. They have differences, but the problem is from Smash 4 going forward is when we need to keep an open mind to have edited characters or remove characters altogether, because Smash 4 is where it hit the pinnacle of pleasing the fans.
Yeah.
So Smash 4 was like, oh yeah, this character, that character, yeah, we want this, we want that, and so we got what we asked for. And I feel like, well, now we should kind of backpedal,
Yeah. Do you think clones should become like skins instead, like costume changes? Like Lucina could just be a different skin of Marth?
So I feel like that's not really necessary because, like you said, it's an excuse, quote unquote, to last minute we had a clone character. No, not necessarily. They meant to do that. And so you can keep it a separate character as long as the stats are changed and you don't have continuous brand characters. So like Fire Emblem had a ridiculous amount of characters, hence why it brought hate to Lucina. But in actuality, Lucina is not like Marth. So
Exactly, because as a person that mains Lucina myself, seeing as I play both of the characters, I'm like, I don't like Marth. He feels so much different.
I call him
He's
Martha. Martha.
Martha, as the Discord calls it, Marcina.
Marcina.
why did you say that name? Why did you say Martha? It's
Trigger.
his mother's name. It's his mother's name.
Exactly. But continuing on, like Lucina is just better in general. People can say Marth has the tip and what have you, but unless you've got like Leffen style spacing, it's like Marth isn't.
Thanks for the
really
follow,
that good.
Bitbiter.
You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
what
Have that
Lucina is the
Marthritis.
whole point is to be in your face.
Yeah.
I mean, Marth is not. It's like, stay away from me. I don't want what you're selling. Go away.
King Ezra brings up
Goodness.
a good topic because someone had mentioned Banjo Kazooie in their
Banjo,
picks.
yeah, I did see that.
So King Ezra is saying we need to address the Banjo Kazooie in the room. Do you guys think that Nintendo would be cool with having Microsoft characters in the game, or do you think Microsoft would be? I know Microsoft said they were cool with it, but what are your guys' thoughts on Banjo Kazooie?
So what's happening now? It's Microsoft and Nintendo are, getting cozy in the bed a little more, and so I wouldn't doubt seeing something like a Minecraft character or Banjo Kazooie in there. But the Banjo Kazooie legalities, are rather more complicated.
No,
so-
says Inky.
And
That's
so, they made it a little more difficult to get access to Banjo Kazooie, but I can definitely see them do other characters. Unfortunately, I can't really recall very many characters in Microsoft's ensemble that I can go, yeah, that's a character I can remember.
Well, we
I
have
think that's probably why they haven't made a their own game. Because if you think about it, they've each made their own fighting game, their quote unquote clone. Because like as we mentioned earlier, PlayStation All Stars, we've got Smash, and what else? I know
Microsoft doesn't
Sega
have one
had
yet though.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They don't. Because of the fact, as what Sin said, they don't have many notable characters. They just have characters, if that makes sense. And
No,
it's
I
right.
agree with you. Microsoft will have a harder time making a Smash version of their characters because they lack exclusives. To put it
Very much so.
They
plainly.
don't really have mascots.
I was gonna say, sorry.
The good thing is they have Rare's catalog. So there's Conquer, there's everybody from Killer Instinct, there's Banjo Kazooie, of course. There's a lot of there's the Battletoads, but yeah, I mean it'd be hard to make a Microsoft All Stars Battle Royale.
Didn't they have like what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the game recently?
in Injustice?
What
Yeah,
game was that?
Injustice.
That
was
it? Insidious? No.
Injustice.
Insidious. I said Insidious.
Insidious.
what the-
Yes, they
Injustice,
did have the
right?
turtles in
Injustice.
Insidious. They did. I
Or was it
remember
Mortal
that.
Kombat.
No, it was
something.
Injustice.
Point being, they're apparently eligible to be in a fighting game. So if
It was
they
either
can be in that game,
Injustice or Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you were talking about the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Injustice.
Yeah, that's Injustice.
But
I think they would be a cool addition.
Green
Like,
G
what do you
says Peen for Smash 5. I agree with that comment.
I
It
mean
can
him.
be done.
He's down. He wants to fight Sephiroth.
Yo, what's up, Rio? How you doing?
Who's better, Sephiroth's hair or Peen's beard? Who would
Who's
win?
better or what's better?
Who would win in a fight, Peen's beard or
Oh.
Sephiroth's hair?
Well, Peen's OG beard would body Sephiroth.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
about it now.
Yeah, this is like Super Saiyan 1 beard. You should see it when it's like Ultra
No,
Instinct.
that's more like Kaioken. That's Kaioken right
Yeah.
there. Guy. Going to OG right here.
Got
Got
you.
your Kaioken times 20.
Oh, my.
Inky says Wolfenstein characters in Smash 5 and Doom characters. What are your thoughts on that, guys?
Interesting. Get Doom guy.
So the issue with Doom is, again, don't have a mascot per se. I could see that happiness in terms of, well, the original character for Doom on the Nintendo Switch. Which, by the way, you guys should definitely get that game. It's amazing on the Switch. Whatchamacallit? The other game, it does have a mascot, which is his main protagonist. So I could see that happening.
Wolfenstein has Blazkowicz, something Blazkowicz. I remember his name was.
Jason, I believe. William J. Blazkowicz.
Yeah, there
William
you go,
Jason
there you go.
Blazkowicz, that's the one.
Yeah. So
No, Rio, no, not Master Chief for Smash. No.
Master Chief.
That'd be interesting.
Didn't we have Master Chief in a Dead or Alive game?
Yes, we did.
We need to be realistic here, damn it.
Well, what do you guys think of
This is
other?
Smash though? We have Ganondorf. How can we be realistic?
Facts.
That's
we have
not even a
Falkendorf.
good point.
Falkendorf, that's
We have Falkendorf. But how do you guys feel about other fighting game characters coming into Smash? I know Ryu made it in, but something that other fighting games are like really, really doing a lot now is the cameo characters from other fighting games. Do you guys think that other fighting game characters should appear more often in Smash? Like, let's say, Akira from Virtual Fighter or Jin from Tekken.
Yeah, that'd be for sure because of the fact that you can cross promote games. Well, but then again, you can argue that that's the whole point of this game. But you know, other franchises, so on and so forth. Why do I see a katana in the back of Sin's house?
I actually have a lot of swords. If you was to be able to see my whole house.
I mean, I look at his mask and I don't question anything that I see in his house. You know,
Yeah, you guys can keep talking. I entertain you.
he would have sword there. He would have a sword there. Oh, great! He's gonna pull it out.
Oh man.
Nephilian
you're
says
kidding me.
Soul
No
Calibur
way. I want to
characters.
see this.
I wouldn't mind
Oh, wow.
Yotsumitsu in Smash.
Okay, this is interesting.
Oh wow, wow, wow,
For you to see this.
wow! He's gonna summon the green Dragon Zord.
Oh, what about? Hey, Joshua, remember Shaolin Showdown? Remember that show?
I don't think
We got the little tiny boy with the yellow head. He used to have if I'm not mistaken, he was supposed to be like a Krillin clone with little dots on his head.
Oh yeah.
Krillin for Smash.
Yes.
Krillin, nah.
Welcome
Okay,
to the
y'all
talk
just-
show
y'all
about
just
how
read
no
that.
one here has good opinions. I'm your host, Opinionated Marv Burn from Gecko.
You know, Isaac.
Have I not
we
liked your
get-
guys' opinions? Chill, Gecko.
There you go.
Pichu for Smash 5 says Benson.
If they bring back Pichu, rather, I just hope he doesn't hurt himself.
That
I understand.
bringing back Pichu is irrelevant.
Yeah, probably.
What do you guys
I-
think of Smash becoming like Marvel versus Capcom, considering half of Peen's choices were like heavy hitter combo heavy, like aerial combo characters, like
You're lost for words.
yeah, just because Marvel versus Capcom has been the most ridiculous. Like, can you guys imagine Smash being that way with like people flying everywhere, giant beams of like Hadoukens flying everywhere?
That would be amazing.
You like that?
Hadouken! Hadouken just everywhere. You get a Hadouken. You get a Hadouken.
So real quick, welcome everybody. We're up to 17 viewers. We really appreciate it, guys.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, thanks everybody.
I saw some people from my community in the list too. Welcome guys.
Yeah.
You know, just soup yourself up.
Welcome to everybody that came through. The whole point of this stream is to combine our communities and for all of us to grow and get bigger, and like the title says, the Smash Alliance. I want to really like create a great like alliance with other Smash streamers and things like that. So who are the fools here again? Says Gecko. All right, so we can go into it one more time, I guess. Cool Kid.
Hello, Cool Kid Vids. What's up? I stream Smash and some shooters. That's about it.
And then we have Bermuda Boy Jordan.
Heyo, what's good? I'm just here.
Then we have the beard himself, Peen. He's just a beard with a person connected to him.
I am Peen, the existential beard man thing.
Yeah, I love that.
My
The
beard
beard
has a
spirit.
higher IQ than myself. It's
I mean, you play
sentient.
Pac-Man.
And then we
I
have
stream-
Sin Cara, the legend himself.
What up? It's Inkara, and welcome back. Yes. Oh wait, that's Dashi. How you guys doing? That's Inkara X. Hope you're having a sinful day.
And I love that we're all from like different like parts of the world too. Like none of us are in the same state. At least I don't think so. But back to the matter at hand. Inky says Team Fortress characters for Smash 5.
I'm guessing
Okay.
some Fortnite.
Fortnite characters.
No, no,
Oh my god.
no.
Drake Smash 5.
Drake for
Drake.
Smash 5.
Okay, if we're going that rabbit hole, fine. I want Chewbacca too.
Elemental Gecko says beards are better than people, confirmed.
Yep.
greater than people, confirmed.
Confirmed.
I
agree,
I agree. I've
100%.
always thought so. I've always
Yeah.
thought so. But they're saying Microsoft is not letting their characters move to Nintendo, so which is incorrect, 100% incorrect, because Microsoft is currently in talks to making their games multi-platform. They were just I just read or I saw a video yesterday on the Know about how Microsoft says they don't want to be focused on just one console anymore. They might go multi-platform, which is the theory. It's not 100% yet, but it's a theory.
With that said, does that mean that we might see Master Chief somewhere else that isn't Microsoft?
Well, he's already on PC and Xbox, so if
Well, technically
that
they
counts.
own him though, own PC because they're the one that makes like Windows and all that jazz.
yeah.
So
But
technically they're not actually going somewhere else.
could be. I mean, I know Microsoft. This has probably been their worst console generation for them thus far.
I mean,
No joke.
their name hasn't really helped. No, has it?
Microsoft can kiss the fattest part of my left toe because when I used to be competitive in Call of Duty, they decided to drop my sponsorship. So yeah,
Yikes.
His left
I
toe.
didn't even know you were.
His left
competitive.
toe has a mask on it too, so you still won't be able to see under the mask. Does anyone here want Bandana D in Smash 5, or am I the only person? Says Gecko. I still don't know what's the big
Relevance.
deal with Bandana D.
He's just a cool character, I guess. But like, for his own cameo, I guess you could say, it's just no, just no.
I
Yeah,
was.
he's in Smash Flash. Let's keep him there.
Yeah, keep him there. Yeah.
Do you guys
You know
think?
what? I should pull up the Smash Flash roster and see what is a good call.
Eric Almond says he wants Bandana D. What would be an interesting concept if all characters were divided up by franchise, similar to Overwatch, but the skins can be changed to a different character when they select a character. I was thinking about that for ARMS characters. I thought that maybe if they do add ARMS characters, maybe they could just be different skins of each other, because I don't know if they all have like individual like framework as far as their movements and their attacks and things like that. So I don't know how that would work, but I
That's
don't know.
kind of how Injustice went about with the Ninja Turtles. Sorry, by the way.
No, I was dumb, but yeah, I heard that. I haven't gotten to play with the Ninja Turtles yet, so they're just different skins of each other.
I honestly want Rosalina going. Now that I think about it, the more I think about Rosalina, the more I hate her. Or at least, if you bring her back, just get rid of her star, please.
I highly doubt they're gonna bring her back.
Good.
I guess we'll see. What do you guys think about Cappy and Breath of the Wild Link? What do you think is gonna happen with those two characters?
They're just gonna put him on his head, if that. They're not. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
just
probably gonna
alter
give
his maneuvers. That's all.
You think maybe they'll get rid of the cape, or they'll get rid of the
I think
water,
they should get rid of
I think
Flood.
we'll get rid of Flood.
get rid of the flood?
I agree.
But flood is a
Yeah, I
down
love
is a
Flood.
down B attack, right?
Yes.
So would the Cappy be a down B attack? Like he just throw him
Yeah.
out?
Exactly. Imagine if Cappy could like become an item.
Oh, that's not a bad idea either. But I think he's
Actually,
so
they can ignore anything they want, to be honest.
yeah, he's so tied to Mario though. I don't know.
Hey, Winky Face hosted a. What's
you're
up, Winky
kidding.
Face?
Oh, what up, Winky?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Hello,
Cool.
peeps.
I would hope so.
I'm gonna try to get Winky up here next episode, so hopefully that goes well. But as far as Breath of the Wild Link, then, well, Breath of the Wild Link has almost none of the moves that Ocarina Link or Twilight Princess Link has. What do you think is gonna happen with that? Are those gonna be two separate characters?
No, by no means.
No.
No, because it's Link to them. To Nintendo, it's just he's Link. There's no, oh, it's Breath of the Wild Link. Oh, it's Twilight Princess Link. They're not sectioned to them. To them, it's just Link is Link. No matter what game he's in, he's Link.
What do you think
Doesn't
about
make-
that,
What's
Cool
up,
Kid?
girlfriend?
Cool Kid, what do you think about Breath of the Wild Link, Twilight Princess Link? Two separate characters?
Well, Well, I just haven't really gotten my hands on Breath of the Wild, admittedly, but from what I've seen, he does look a lot different than the usual Link. And it would be cool to see like a more unique Link, you know, with some, I don't know. I'm a little mixed on it.
Hmm. Peen, you got an opinion on that, bro? Give Link a beard, maybe?
I haven't played Breath of the Wild, but I do think if they did introduce him as a character, that they would probably change up his moveset a bit. So I think that would be interesting if they did do that. Because Link has basically had the same moveset ever since 64, you know, excluding the, what did he get? They changed it, you know, in Melee because he got the side B or whatever.
Hmm.
Oh, the boomerang, yeah.
Yeah. So
boomerang.
he gained the bow and
Gale
arrow or whatever.
boomerang.
Well, he just gained. He didn't lose any moves, but he did gain. And also, it was only one game, so not all the characters were set in stone, their movesets yet. I think Melee was the one that's set in stone almost everyone's moveset for the most part.
Right, yeah.
But Sin Cara, what do you think? Breath of the Wild Link and Ocarina Link, two different characters? Or get rid of Ocarina Link?
I think they're just gonna do an aesthetic update. To be honest, there's no reason for them to change the moveset. But you know, the side B can be changed because you know, Gale Boomerang hasn't been around in the last couple games like that prevalent.
Yeah.
So they can definitely insert a couple, you know, changes in there, but Breath of the Wild Link is more than likely just going to be aesthetic. There's no need for them to change the kit.
Okay.
Oh, can we talk a moment about ledge hogging? What's everyone's take on ledge hogging?
Well, there is no ledge hogging in Smash 4.
I know, but my question still stands. What's your take on it? Do you want it back? Do you think it was a terrible mechanic? Like, what's the deal?
For the time that it was in Melee, obviously in Melee, I embraced it because Fox. But you know, nowadays with the complacent, you know, trainees and people that just they'll complain so much about that they'll be like, no, take that out, nerf it. So, you know, you got to
Yeah.
remember it's been a whole 10 to 15 years of meta changes, and you know, it's a new generation. So newer generations tend to be more laid back when it comes to these things. So I feel like that's not something they're gonna want to have return in the series.
Peen, what do you
Okay.
think, bro?
I really enjoy Smash 4's ledge mechanics. I believe, like if you have ledge hogging, it makes edge guarding too easy, in my opinion. So I do enjoy that you know the ledge mechanics of Smash 4.
Alrighty then. Cool Kid?
I think trumping was a pretty decent change. It brought a little bit of a mix up at the ledge. You know, nobody could just hang there when somebody's trying to get back.
Yeah.
I also did watch some competitive Melee back in my day. Sorry, alarm going off. Didn't even know I had one for 9 a.m.
This is when he
But
wakes
yeah.
up originally. What about wave dashing, guys? Wave dashing need to come back? Or any like top competitive like
Top competitive
melee tricks?
So having all these, you know, again, having these mechanics return just makes it so irrelevant. We have to develop the meta that's in this game. And if Smash 5 is a port or if it's a brand new game, I would rather it have a new meta where everybody can start at default, rather than just bring back mechanics that everybody pies for. So like, it just keep the newer mechanics, you know, the physics. Unfortunately, Sakurai doesn't really want it to be competitive. So you
Really?
know,
You're kidding.
that yeah,
No,
Sakurai
he's
really
not
doesn't want it to
kidding.
be
Sakurai
at all.
does not want it to be competitive.
I did not know.
And so
Nintendo
Rio,
in
you streaming
general.
soon? How about you lick my toe?
His toe has a mask on it too, guys. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Oh, that is godlike.
That is.
It's majestic.
He's born that way.
I personally, I agree with Sin, like 100%. But at the same time, I still think, because if Melee is one of those games, either you're good at it or you're not. And if they were to add an option,
There's a lot of
in
games
for
like
it-
that, where you're good at it
Yeah.
or you're not.
You're right. What I mean is the mannerism that okay, how do I put it? So I wish it was like more of a added thing where you could either have melee mode on. Of course, I'm not saying call it melee mode, but rather have it called something unique. I guess you can say. Have it be like, oh, original mode, and then you have like like melee box type deals, all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Or don't have melee fox, but rather melee things. So wave dashing, wave shining, ledge hogging, that kind of thing. Of course, I know it's not going to happen, but a man can dream.
Yeah, that's a lot to program in there, like multiple
sure.
mechanics, and that's hard to balance. You know what I mean? Very
Yeah,
very
for
difficult
sure.
to balance. What's up, Great Mixby? Right now we're sitting on 22 views on Twitch, and altogether with the YouTube views, we're sitting at 30 viewers. So thanks to everybody that
That's
came
pretty
through
good.
to watch.
Thank you.
Welcome to the layer, says Ice Dragon. Next week I'm still debating whether we should start up a brand new YouTube channel for this and call it the Smash Alliance.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and make a straw poll. What people should think. Sound like a
Yeah,
plan?
I mean, I guess we could test it out because I don't want to make this all entirely about me. Like I want it to be like, so maybe sometimes you guys can host a show without me being here too. So if you guys want, so we'll see what it comes down to. Probably by next week I'll have it all figured out.
Yeah, what's up, T-Down? What's up, Captain Beatdown?
Captain Beatdown, what's up, everybody?
Oh, Beats in here? What's up, my guy?
So yeah, we're doing pretty good on the viewers, man. So other than that, what do you guys think about a giant Nintendo Zapper gun on the screen, or maybe like a
Zapper
Game
gun?
Boy as a character? How about
What?
Nintendo peripherals? Let's think Nintendo peripherals as characters. What do you guys think of that?
Well, the only person that is Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, Marvin, would you kindly put the straw poll up if possible?
Oh, okay.
Nintendo Labo for Smash?
Yeah. Well, what do you guys
that
think
work?
about the peripherals or Labo or all these Nintendo gimmicky things? You remember they had the eShop cards for GameCube. I don't know if you guys remember that. Or e-cards. I forgot what they were called. E-readers.
Oh yeah.
There's so much plastic Nintendo has produced. I'm kind of like thinking maybe some of those could be either stage things or weapons in the game.
I mean, I guess I can see that.
They need to make a stage where it's like pokey floats. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be competitive, but that'd be a new thing again.
Well, yeah.
It would be.
Sometimes I even forget that Smash Bros has like funny little gimmicky stages like that. I remember they had the Electoplankton in Brawl.
Electoplankton.
Listen, all right. We all forget that there's even Smash Balls, let alone items.
Yeah. What do you guys think is gonna happen with the Smash Balls? I was watching Game
They're
Explain.
not gonna remove that.
One guy was saying that he wishes there were options to change the final smashes to a gauge, and maybe let it build up as you fight or take damage, kind of like other fighting games. What are your guys'
Well,
opinion on that?
Then that would make it more of an All-Star situation, and we know how All-Stars went.
But All Stars, don't you only do damage when you do your final attack? That's the only time you're really doing any damage.
Think.
I guess.
Well,
I
in
gu- I
Smash,
guess
you
I
can
see
still knock them off the stage, but having a gauge makes it so that I guess competitive players can use final smashes because as of right now, final smashes are kind of random. You kind of attack the ball, you might get lucky and get it. It kind of breaks easier for people that are doing worse in the match. So it's kind of like a comeback mechanic. Whereas if it was a gauge, you could kind of build it up strategically and likewise make it more competitive. So what do you
I
guys
think
think
it
of that?
had a gauge system in like Smash Crusade, you know, the fan game. They had that.
I haven't
And
actually played that.
I'm a little on the fence about it.
How did it go? I know nothing about this, so how did
Yeah,
it go?
basically just to win how we all described, like building up as you played and hit people and all that.
No,
it was
what I
okay.
mean by that is more of the question of did it go good as the game progressed? That's what
Wait,
I mean.
what?
Oh, well,
So say you're in a match and someone fails it. Was it a good thing that they filled it, did the outcome be good? That kind of, does that make sense or not really?
I mean, yeah, you could get an instant KO out of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a final smash.
Even from 0, you can instant KO. Like if an
Pretty
opponent.
much.
Wow. You see, I don't think
So-
it should be that powerful. Like
Yeah.
that.
What if they replaced Rage with that mechanic? How do you guys feel about Rage?
Sometimes I
that-
forget
that-
Rage is there. To be honest with you.
But
Sometimes
then
I
again,
forget
you
about
don't
it.
really play.
No, I I play. Come on. But I mean, sometimes I forget Rage is there because I don't take it into consideration when my percentage is so high, I guess. But
That's a quick notable thing to bring up. Smash 4 is slowly but surely turning from a like a neutral game to a precognitive game, predicting game. It's kind of like pseudo melee-ish. At this point, you can tell the difference between an advanced player and a pro player, where they have the percentages, pretty much in their head with each individual character. They know at what percentage what attack will connect at what distance. They put rage into consideration. So
yeah.
it took some time, but Smash 4 is definitely evolving into a melee-ish meta, and I think it still has legs on it for days. But once Smash 5 comes out, if it's support, it'll definitely kill Smash 4, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing.
We
But
love Rage. Winky loves
um,
Rage, he says. Kuro
no,
says
but
Rage is
it's a
fine.
unique
Rage is great.
position. It's a unique position where when Smash 4 came out, we were all in consensus that Brawl just needed to go. But
Yes.
now
for
we
sure.
have Smash 4 where we kind of wanted to stay, and we have Melee where it's just prevalent continuously. So once a new game comes out, what are we gonna do? Have 3 prevalent games?
No, well, that'd be pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I think that's gonna be a very good topic for next week, because I think we're gonna talk about the port versus a new game idea. Because even though people have already kind of like put the line in the sand and said no, it's gonna be a new game, we can kind of like play with the thoughts of like, well, this is the pros and cons of that. You know what I mean? So
Well,
that'll be
yeah,
next week's
I
topic.
saw Kurokaze mention about Rage and how Sheik might never kill without Rage. And to that, I agree. It really messes with Donkey Kong as well, because, per se, Game & Watch grabbed that 50%. That's a stock. Someone knows how to do the ding dong. That's it. That's all she wrote. Gone.
Mm,
I should know that.
I guess
Rage
so.
comes in
Captain,
handy
I
and
kind of
take
agree
into
with Captain
consideration.
Beatdown.
Yeah,
With,
I have the chart on my phone. I can
Beatdown
tell
says
you
rage
the-
mode isn't that
like
big
you
of a
call it.
deal. I'll be honest, I kind of don't feel the need to get rid of it or keep it. I really don't even notice it sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. But at the same time, for people like me that have to remember it when I play Donkey Kong, who was it? Was it Gecko that played Donkey Kong?
Yeah, Gecko
Someone.
plays Donkey Kong
Right.
on my stream.
He
yeah.
has to remember that. So let me just pull it up for a hot second. So yes, here it is. For the rule of thumb, so if Donkey Kong has 60% of rage, you have the -5. For 80%, it increases to 9. For 100% rage, it increases to 12. And it's rage that can really mess that up. And that's why it increases the meta to be interesting, because of the fact that, per se, Donkey Kong gets hit 1% extra, like with, per se, Game & Watch's win down tilt, the manhole cover. And it's like, well, he's out of it. Oh, because of 1%, there's nothing he can do about it. So the Donkey Kong has to now evolve how he plays. Will he be spacey? Will he be in his face? Will he just be a baity character?
I
You
hear
see
you.
what I mean?
Captain Beatdown says rage mode has never cost me to lose a match. I guess it's because it works in my favor. If you get need in rage mode, it's a wrap. At Villainy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WRAP.
So I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But I kind of like where Peen was saying. What if they replace rage mode with a gauge, and then that'll be an automatic kill, I guess, in that sense.
Honestly, I can see that being exploited, kind of like oh my god, I forget the name of the game, but that
All-Stars?
would amplify the new meta. Sure, it would create a new meta, but at the same time, there can be characters with an OP, format of hitting you, and then we're gonna have more complaints than Bayonetta. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Like, but the thing is, when you think about it, it could be considered like Melee Fox, about the frame one shine and all that good stuff.
Hmm.
But then again, people haven't like embraced it. But Bayonetta is just that one thing that people will constantly hate. Does that make sense?
There's no reason for Bayonetta to be hated on.
Thanks, King Drag, for the follow.
It's just people that don't wanna learn how to fight
SDR.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess the elephant in the room is Bayo gonna get nerfed or cut from the game entirely?
I definitely see Bayonetta staying because Bayonetta is now a Nintendo
Mainstay,
icon,
right?
and so
And it has a new game coming out.
maybe they'll nerf her, or maybe not. But
I don't. If they keep her, I see them keeping her like her, just not as bad.
I wouldn't mind
That
if
makes
they
sense.
nerf her a little bit. But again, we need to stop being so we complain so much, and yet we forget Brawl's Meta Knight. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like.
But then again, it was a bad game. People did quickly not like it. You know what I mean?
Yo, Peen, what's your idea of Bayo? What's your Bayo opinion?
I mean, she's not like super broken like Brawl Meta Knight, but I mean, I do think she ignores some like flowcharts that other characters, lower tiers have to go through. She kind of has a lot of get out of jail, for free cards. But I don't think she's unbeatable. I don't know. I don't mind her personally, but then I do get witch time sometimes at like 0 and I die, and it's frustrating. But
Yeah.
I mean, there are other things that kill you too, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
Do you think
I
that because
I should be complaining as a Fox player because you know how Fox get destroyed by
Yeah.
Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Anytime Fox is off stage.
Do you guys think that Bayo, since her clothes is made of her hair, does that count as a beard? Is her outfit really a beard?
Yes, I agree.
Bruh.
Scientifically speaking, right? It's technically a beard.
Bayonetta 3 is going to be a Bayonetta confirmed with a beard.
Yeah, I see it happening. So, Cool Kid, your Bayo opinion.
I basically got the same one as Peen and Sin. Just give her some tweaks, maybe slight nerfs. She's not impossible to beat. People complain a lot. That's all I got.
Yeah, I
And,
kind of feel the same way. Maybe balance her a little better. Do you think that sometimes characters get a push of since their game is coming out, like Corrin and Bayo and Cloud, since they were the last DLC additions, or some of them? Do you think that their characters are balanced a little better, or I guess designed a little better to speak of, so in order to get the game sales up?
They definitely get pushed into the game. That's for sure. They spoon feed it to us without question. They be like, "Oh, is that new game gonna come out? All right, insert that character. Just put it in there."
Yeah.
I mean, I like Corrin for what she is. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, the thing is with Bayonetta, people have said many a time that she just plays so differently, you legit have to respect her zone. And no one else has that. And that's why people quickly did not like her. Whereas Corrin and Cloud, it's like, yeah, you can exploit them. As good as they are, you can still exploit them. Corrin and Cloud has some absolutely doo-doo recovery. Get them off stage, no limit, no fill, you're dead. That's it. That's what she wrote.
I
Corrin,
think maybe they need to balance the
if
game.
you knock her a little bit too down low, that's it. She has great like left-right mechanic, but that still doesn't say about the fact that if she goes too low, that's it.
Yeah. I think they need to continue to balance the game, like with patches past the point of like last additions to the game. Like we kind of got Bayo and Cloud, Core, and all these guys at the last stretch of all the DLC stuff that was coming out for Smash, and because of that, maybe they had stopped doing patches already by that point and balancing. So that might affect it.
What ended up happening is Wii U was such a bad investment that they didn't really need to consider continuously updating, and let alone the online on it was, inferior. And now I feel like the Switch is gonna have, superior online, but now it's probably gonna turn down to the players having a connected, wired Switch as opposed to having it in their hands and Wi-Fi, and then, not having it hooked up, and that playing at a hotspot in freaking Starbucks, and you're like, oh my lord, like why is this not happening?
Living in Lag City. That's what we say in our stream. This guy lives in Lag City.
Oh man,
But
got that Kmart Wi-Fi.
the Kmart Wi-Fi, of course. But I guess we'll see how things
I
go.
like to call it KFC Wi-Fi.
Oh,
KFC has good Wi-Fi, bro.
Oh, not in Bermuda, it don't.
I'm just, I wouldn't know.
And is that Wi-Fi inside the McDonald's, inside the Walmart? There you go.
Oh yeah.
when
knows?
when Mario Kart DS came out, the first Mario Kart DS, me and my buddies would sit in front of the McDonald's and just use their Wi-Fi to play online. It's like some of the
Same.
best times ever. But
Back when the DS was interesting.
yeah, remember the first DS, the blocky gray like brick?
Yes,
It was horrible.
like
that was great. I actually have my 2DS right here.
Yeah,
I don't know how well it comes up.
Yeah, the
but
2DS, the new 2DS looks great. The first
I think
2DS,
it's fantastic.
the first 2DS was like a doorstop. It was.
We called it a thing of toast, dude.
Yeah,
Thing
pretty
of
much.
toast.
Oh my god.
But I think we've hit the tail end of the conversation. I think this would be a good place to leave a bookmark and for next episode. Any last thoughts, guys, before we head out?
I think we should at least see what people say in the straw poll because I did put it in there, but
Oh, I
You
even
know.
forgot to put it up.
I
You
know
can leave that for offline.
Yeah, we could talk.
Yeah.
We could do that offline. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I mean, it's just that we need people's opinions, and it can't get people's opinions if it's not seen by anyone.
Yeah, you can. You just share it in the fan
Discord.
pages. What?
I got people quartering
yeah.
up, guys. This is not a this is not a gameplay thing. People don't quarter up to play because we're not playing the game. If it's not obvious enough.
But
But
connection of the person you are matched against. That would be nice if instead of a dot, we would have like pin connectivity, and then we could decide who we're gonna play.
yes, that's a good thing to last thing to talk about. When it comes to networking, they really need to step it up. And
Oh,
and,
yeah, for
and it's
sure.
kind of sad that
Oh.
Namco worked on Smash 4 and they really didn't give it like the treatment they give like Tekken and Soul Calibur when it comes to matchmaking online.
For what they do.
Well, what happens is you fight people who have similar internet to you when it comes to
Oh,
games. Like you
That's
can
what
almost
they do in Fighter Z as well.
yeah, you can choose like to fight people who have good internet only. Like you choose internet connection, you choose the strength. Like I only want to fight people with good internet, and then you'll only do that. Would happen.
So
But
what would be ridiculous? What would be ridiculously moronic is if we get to Smash 5 and then we're paying for online, and then the connectivity still ass.
yeah,
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a banging connectivity, but once we're paying for online, what is it that you're gonna offer for the bang of the buck? I mean, it's rather cheap, so maybe they don't even have to really add anything. Just maintain online for $20 a year. That's fantastic.
yeah.
But
It sucks to see that we have to start paying for it.
I would think if they're gonna do make us pay online, they should at least add one little minus thing to entice people.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the thing is, from what I understand, the what's the word? The 3.0 port on the back of the Switch, right? I wish it was more of an actual Ethernet port, but I'll take what I can get. But the thing is, with 2.0 on USB, it was capped pretty mediocrely. And yeah, it's not a real word, but it works.
Mediocrely.
Yes,
I'll
it's not a
Google
real
it. I'll
word, but
find
it
out.
works. But now that we have USB 3.0, it can, if I'm not mistaken, it can like triple or like do it by 10.
Yeah.
I just want that to be good, if that makes sense.
No, that makes complete sense, bro. I agree. Any last thoughts, Cool Kid?
Yeah, that's something I'm definitely want on the Switch too, because I remember the Wii U having like a capped, internet speed, and I think it was like 10 megabits per second.
Oh wow.
And that's pretty poor. That's just pretty poor. And I don't
Agreed.
know if the Switch has a cap on it, but yeah, USB 3.0. Can we please get some better internet going? That'd be
Oh,
great.
You know what else I forgot to mention? The official Nintendo what's the word? Ethernet port. In case anyone's considering buying it, don't, because it's a 2.0. It's not going to get you a good connection. Buy something that's 3.0. But the thing is, you make sure you know what you're buying, because only certain Ethernet things will work with it because of a certain chip that's within the actual Switch. So be warned, if you're going to get a Switch and you're going to use Ethernet, do your research, please. I beg of you.
Agreed. Peen, final thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely. It's gonna suck to have to pay for the online services, but if it's at the cost, of making the matchmaking better and the online experience better, then I wouldn't mind personally.
Yeah, man. Agreed. Sin Cara.
Oh, I don't got any final thoughts. I would just like to say, everybody that showed up, thank you for showing up. Make sure that you show up next week at around the same time.
Facts.
And make sure you follow everybody here that's on their separate Twitch communities. That's pretty much it.
I'm just
double that.
I have a question, and my question being, do you think that we should add more people, like try to get as many people, or do you think we should stick to 5? I'm more of curious.
I think having too many people, it gets too chaotic.
Okay.
Agreed.
You can rotate people, which would be fine. Rotate. Wait, what? Saying you have a sinful day? Thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, rotating people is what's best. The times I've done commentary in other people's tournaments or podcasts, having too many people just gets chaotic, particularly with people that don't know how to stop talking. So
yeah, definitely. I do want to apologize for today because I didn't have everything set up ahead of time. I'm doing too many things at the same time. I'm fixing up the studio. I'm doing things on my regular channel. I'm trying to make a new channel for this. So I didn't really have the time to go in and adjust the title for this episode on Twitch. I did it on YouTube, but I forgot to do it on Twitch, and I didn't have the time to pre-promote it. So people found out at the last minute that we were doing this, even though I've been talking about it with other people, my own fans. I wasn't given enough time to tell them ahead of time. So for next episode, I'm going to definitely have everything set up ahead of time. I'll pre-promote it. I'll have everyone knowing what's going to happen exactly. So, and if you guys have any ideas or anything you guys can help with, dope too. So let's see how things go from here.
I saw someone mention get Shofu on here. Do you think that's actually a possible thing?
I know Shofu, but I could get other people in here that are better. Like Gunblade would be a better candidate.
Yeah,
Gunblade is hilarious.
Gunblade's awesome. I met him in person. He came to one of my tournaments that I had here at the studio.
Oh, really? You're kidding? No way.
So you're in Jersey, Sin Cara?
Yep.
Oh wow, man. We gotta meet up then.
Absolutely.
But yeah, guys. As far as everything, next week we'll either be on a new channel or we'll debate whether we're still gonna be here. But for the most part, everything will be set up a lot better. Maybe we'll have an actual layout on the screen with the logo and everything like that too. So we'll get that set up. Maybe next week Peen's beard will be longer. I mean, hopefully. I mean, he had the Bayo beard.
It's gonna be fully grown by then.
He's gonna have a whole body.
And then it's gonna grow back out by then.
So we'll see how that goes.
You could just ask me to talk to Fatality, and Ferocious Falcons also talks to Fatality. What?
Yeah, I mean,
who does?
Let's see.
I mean, we're always down to get whoever. So if we can get Nairo, Nintendo, freaking Gunblade, all that good stuff.
It's like Rio said. Right now, a lot of people are very busy. So
yeah, I can understand that. Humans is what they do.
Yeah, that's why rotating is cool.
But that's the idea. If we can, then yeah, for sure, let's do that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty awesome.
And when news drops, if it's like a day that we have the chance to do a live stream, if news was to drop on like a regular day of the week, like a Thursday or a Tuesday, I'll try to go to the Discord and see who's available, and we'll jump and do a live stream right after the news drops. That way we can be a little bit ahead of the curve. So hopefully this will go well, and this will boost all our channels. You know, combine our communities, get us all to work with a lot of synergy together. So, all right. So, why aren't they all wearing masks?
So one thing that we can definitely do that
Oh wait.
yeah. The one thing that we can do that works, it's have a donation go up as an incentive, you know, like $20, $50, whatever, to be able to give that money to someone that, you know, might participate in the podcast that's rather, you know, big. And so, you know, we pay that to the person, and that's an incentive to said person to show up, rather than just be like, hey, we're so and so, can you show up? They're just gonna be like, why?
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea either. I guess
Yeah.
those type of things we'll discuss more on the Discord. I don't want to make a whole episode about how we're gonna do the episodes.
All right, but yeah, we should roll out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can we take a moment? Hey Marvin,
Yes.
put the
Gnarly
focus on
Marv.
Peen. Put the focus on Peen.
Yeah.
To focus on Peen. I know he's doing something wild over there. Oh, it's it's Darth Peen.
Oh my.
It's he needs better lighting, but it's pretty much well, what's this guy's name? The bounty hunter?
Han Solo.
No.
I'm the pain.
Oh
I
man.
am your father.
Oh.
I am the Peen.
Oh yeah, Boba Fett. We got Baba Peen over here.
Yeah, Boba Peen. That's
And
hey,
we
should
have
get some
feet.
merch just with like all of us.
We
You know
can't
what
we can't have that happen in the back. Somebody shirtless, basically looking naked. That'll get us in trouble, please.
Yeah, let's be careful with our background elements, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Might be. I didn't anticipate my brother being home. I thought he was gonna be out all day.
It's cool. It's cool. Like I said, test run. We're gonna learn as we go along, of course. But for the most part, guys, I want to thank everybody that came through. I want to thank everybody from everyone's channels that are following. Make sure you guys check out everyone here that's on the stream. You know, follow them, subscribe to them if they're on YouTube. Check us all out. This is the Alliance. We're gonna do this together. You know what I mean? With the announcement of Smash 5, I feel like we're all gonna grow rapidly now because a lot more people are gonna start playing Smash. A new generation of fans is gonna come up. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
now's the time to grow, guys. And world domination, as we say in Villainy Games, can only be achieved through unity. You know. So
Yeah, for sure.
let's rise and
That's
destroy.
right.
All right, guys. So one last time, I want everybody to say their farewells. Cool Kid.
Hey, thank you guys for coming down. This is all I got. Oh, he's gone.
What? Hofu's gone. What? I missed it. Hold up.
Oh, I
What?
had a
What?
freaking Riolo plushie.
Change your
Don't
eye
mind me.
patch. I change my eye patch every episode, Inky.
Oh, man.
I don't have anything Sora related. I'm sorry. If I did, I'd be like boasting it. Oh, I got
Oh,
my
man,
little.
get a Keyblade.
Get a Keyblade.
I was legit thinking of buying one. I kid you not.
Oh my god.
Your
Let's
farewells, Jordan.
What's that?
Your farewells, my dude.
Take care, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. I can't really thank you all enough. The fact that you guys even talked to me to begin with. No.
Hey, a biggest shout out to Jordan, man. He's the one that actually connected all of us together.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't know half the Smash streamers that I know right now. So a bigger shout out to him, of course.
Yeah,
And
really cool, dude.
I try my best.
yeah, no, we appreciate it, dude. Let's go over to Baba Peen over here. I don't know if he can say farewells right now.
No, I could say farewells. I just want to say it's been a fun time today. I hope that Smash 5 goes well, better than Smash 4.
Join
And,
the dark side.
Yep,
my
that
God.
too.
Oh man.
And I just want to have a good day from here until the end of today as well.
Yo, he actually sounds like the way Darth Vader breathes. That you can actually hear that breathing.
all that good shit.
Sin Cara. A big shout out to Sin Cara. He definitely has the experience of moderating a show. So big shout out to him for helping out with that.
All right, thank you very much, guys, for showing up. thank you for letting me participate. I will be definitely doing a ranked PR today. Everybody here, we're looking to expand the Smash community even further before Smash 5 shows up. I believe that's the main goal that that's the main goal I've always had, even though I'm semi-retired. So it's always good to see newer people show up, even past the 5 years that I've been streaming. So thank you, everybody, and I hope you have a sinful day.
All righty then. So these are my farewells. My villains, thanks for coming through. Stay villainy and remember, never say game over. Peace.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Stay moving.
Hey. Hey, where's Joshua's thing?
6.
All right, I'm back.
You're back?
Farewells, everyone. It was very fun. Thank you for including me in this.
3.
May Smash 5 be great.
2.
Amen to that.
Yeah, just for future reference, we can't have what.
Yeah, dude. Let's not have naked people in the background.
Oh, yeah,
Big thing.
no kidding. I'll be sure to fix that for next time.
Yeah. But